On resurrection evening, a group of faithful disciples of Jesus were in lockdown. And then we read that Jesus came and stood among them and said, "Peace be with you." And after he said this, he showed them his hands and side. The disciples were overjoyed when they saw the Lord. What a difference the presence of Jesus makes when everything is so uncertain in life. May we spend time with Jesus, who can bring us peace and joy and indeed hope wherever we are today and whatever we might be doing and whatever we might be facing. I've had this particular laptop for a few years now, but believe it or not, it was only last week that I realized and recognized the fact and discovered that it can record video. And so using this facility, I want to share with you some thoughts about some of the followers of Jesus who had a very personal encounter with the Lord Jesus after his resurrection. Going back to Easter Sunday, you might well remember that Richard shared with us the experience of Cleopas and his companion, who had witnessed the horrors of the execution of Jesus. They were returning home downcast, full of despair, and feeling hopeless about the future. They didn't recognize the stranger who joined them on the journey. Later in the evening, when they got home, they asked the stranger to come and have a meal with them. And it was during the meal that they recognized that indeed the stranger was Jesus. Jesus went. And they turned to each other and said, "Didn't our hearts burn within us when he walked with us?" So excited they were because of this wonderful experience they'd had that they rushed back to Jerusalem to their friends. I can just imagine they burst into that room and said, "It's true. He's alive. He's risen." They had been transformed because of their unexpected encounter with the risen Lord Jesus. The following Sunday, I shared about Thomas's transformation. Thomas, over the years, have had very bad press, but I think he's a very special man. I'm sure that his friends told him about their experience of meeting Jesus and what Jesus said, and showed him his side and his hands, and no doubt his feet too, the marks of Calvary. But that wasn't good enough for Thomas. He wanted to see for himself. He wanted first-hand experience. And after 7 days, Jesus appears to Thomas. And Thomas exclaims, "My Lord, my God." Thomas, open, honest, and full of integrity, is convinced beyond doubt that Jesus is alive. And now he is energized to follow his example. Today I would like us to think about Peter and his personal journey before and after the resurrection. If you'd like to read from John chapter 21 and the first 19 verses, then that will give you the account of Jesus confronting Peter after the resurrection.